Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best compact reciprocating saws.
Starting at number 5.
Ryobi P51418V. While we weren't disappointed by the saw's overall performance, we weren't terribly impressed either. The cool thing about this saw is that it has a straight mode, the blade moves in and out, and an orbital mode, the blade moves in a circular motion, though I confess I didn't notice much of a difference between the two. The integrated light is nice, because it makes cutting in low light a breeze. It also has the nicest blade changing mechanism of the bunch of saws we tested. When you open the level to remove the blade, it locks open until you close it. The batteries are easy to change, too.
Coming at number 4.
Cobalt 24V Max. At 24 volts, the Cobalt RS42814V03 was the most powerful battery-operated saw we tested, at least on paper. It held its own against the Milwaukee Fuel through most of the tests, and it even outperformed on a few. Overall, this saw was a beast. It performed near the top in all of our tasks, cutting easily and cleanly through everything we put in front of it. As a heavier-duty, more expensive saw, the Cobalt also has some nice bells and whistles, a built-in work light, an extendable shoe, a battery charge indicator, and even 2 different cutting modes, straight and orbital. Though, frankly, I didn't notice a significant difference in performance between the 2 cutting modes. This is a workhorse that gets the job done.
At number 3.
Porter Cable 20V. When you've got a job that requires a reciprocating saw, you won't find another tool that can do what it does. However, for the average person, the need for a reciprocating saw doesn't often arise, and $300 plus for a tool you use once or twice a year might feel excessive. Fortunately, the affordable Porter Cable 20V Max variable speed reciprocating saw has everything the occasional use homeowner needs in a saw, and it is our budget-friendly pick of the litter. This Porter Cable 20V Max is light and portable, comfortable in 2 hands, but easily wieldable with 1. It is a bit slower in cutting than some of the higher-end saws, but it cuts smoothly and cleanly with a tighter turning radius than most of the other saws we tested. It has no bells and whistles, but on a tool built primarily for demolition, bells and whistles aren't often needed.
Number 2 of my list.
Bosch RS42814. Sometimes you need to cut through more than a bunch of 2x4s to get the job done. If a battery-powered saw isn't cutting it, you may want to consider a corded reciprocating saw. The Bosch RS42814 corded is of the corded variety, and boy, does it deliver. This beast of a saw will happily destroy anything you put in front of it. The turning radius is especially impressive, and it turns on a dime, which is great for precision cutting. The Bosch RS428 itself is comfortable to hold, even for long periods of time, though I'd like to see more of a bump to rest on my hand between my thumb and pointer finger. My hand shimmied up the grip as I cut.
And number 1.
Milwaukee 2720. The Milwaukee 2720-21M18 fuel sawzall was a standout. Not only does it come with the cordless reciprocating saw, battery, charger, reciprocating saw blades, and instruction manual, but it has a stud hanger as well. If you've ever been at the top of a ladder and needed to set down a sawzall, you know how important this feature is. With a rubberized pistol grip in the back and a second-hand grip on the front, it's really comfortable to hold. It needs to be comfortable because, during our endurance test, this saw outperformed every other saw in terms of the sheer number of cuts made, and it came in second in terms of cuts per amp hour, of battery capacity.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.